Damn. Woo. Wisdom risings. Wisdom risings, family. Peace, glory, and absolute greatness to you all. You feel me? That's a greeting. Now that's a greeting. Wisdom rising, family. Peace, glory, and absolute greatness to you all. You dig? You dig? Man. Let's go and let them call some people up in here. Yes, yeah. Oh, I say, my man. How you doing? Man, listen. Wisdom risings. Wisdom risings. That's the new way. Listen. That's the new way, man. Oh, you hear me, bro? Wisdom risings, right? No more. I'm not saying ultra rising no more. I'm saying wisdom rising now. Wisdom rising. Peace, glory, and absolute greatness to you all. You feel what I'm saying? Now, that's what you call a greeting. Now, that's what you call a greeting. That's what you call a greeting. Listen, if you looking to be like a parent, this lesson going to blow your mind, man. One day, if you looking to be a parent. So yeah, we're going to give some people a chance to get up in here. Yes, Wisdom Risings, family. Wisdom Risings. Come on in. Tell me where y'all from in the comment. Wisdom Risings. You feel me? May peace, glory, and absolute greatness be upon you. You feel me? Now and forevermore. You dig? I say, let's get it. Come on. Let's get it, y'all. Hey, the lecture today, I'm going to just let y'all know right now. Like, I only co-created it. So don't be looking at me like, oh, like, you feel me? Yes, let's get the likes rolling, y'all. We need 3K likes to start the lecture. That's simple. That's so simple. That's for the fair energy exchange. I need that power. Let me get that power, y'all. Hey, Ashe, my man Shop, hey, my man Super Shaman, man. How have you been? Like, what's your energy been like? Have any of y'all been seeing any elephants? Have any of y'all been seeing any elephants in your dreams? Any spiritual elephants? Have you been thinking of elephants? I mean, have you? You feel what I'm saying? I just want to know how many people is in alignment with this message that I'm about to share. It's crazy. It's crazy. Listen, the title of this message, those that are like low vibrational, they ain't gonna get it. It don't matter. They'll come back and get it another time, right? The name of this lecture is a number. I know that sounds crazy, right? I know. But you gotta understand that this wasn't all like, this is the divine. And they wanted the name of this to be a number. So the number is 1574. You feel me? The rest of the title is I Want to Be Human. Processing Trimensional Updates. Nigga, let me just tell you. Trimensional, like where the fuck I grabbed that word from? Please. That's what I'm telling y'all. This lecture about to blow your mind, man. You want to stay. You want to stay. Y'all want to stay. Listen, before we get started, I ask that whatever I say in this lecture, you don't take it personal. I'd rather you sit with the information. Whatever resonates with you, meditate on it. Contemplate on it, right? Contemplate on anything I'm saying. Because it sound wild, y'all. It sound wild, but sometimes, like, you gotta not try to practically make sense out of the multidimensionality. It don't make sense. Multidimensionality simply don't make sense because it's too complex of a construct for us to even understand. But some of us have the power to do it. So the title of this lecture, and y'all, here, if you're new here, this is how I roll. You're gonna love this gold. This a big chunk. This a big 24-piece chunk of gold that I'm giving y'all. You feel me? For the free. All I ask is that y'all hit the like button. Get us up to 3K likes. If y'all can hear me clearly, put an eye emoji in the comments if you can hear me, so that I can go further, y'all. I'm about to murk. I'm talking about murk this lecture. Let me watch out so y'all can see the picture. This is what we looking. This is what we working with today. Look. Oh! This is what we working with today. 1574. I Want to Be Human. Processing Trimensional Updates. Like, what the flying? Listen, when you hear that title, let's see how many people we got in here that's feeling this energy. When you hear that title, like, what's the first thing that come to your mind? Let's see in the comments. Okay, I see y'all can hear me. Ashe, when you hear that title, I'm going to say it one more time because we roll in threes. Tell me, what's the first thing that comes? And I just want to see how many of y'all are truly in alignment with this blessing that I'm about to drop. So 1574, and all I'm doing is bringing wisdom and understanding. Wisdom rising. That's why I'm saying wisdom risings, right? That's my greetings to you all. Wisdom risings. May peace, glory, and absolute greatness be upon you forever and ever and ever. You feel me? May you just reap unexpected financial blessings out of nowhere. May you just flip your whole bank account 3 times by next week. May you make a 10K this month from your business. Man, may you get all the desires of your heart that you've been wanting. May you actually receive the love that you've been giving to others. You feel me? Man, you already know how I roll. My man said, I've been transforming and downloading synchronicities. It is so great to see you. How are you? Woo, how am I? Woo, this download so freaking powerful. I had to just go sit in the sun and meditate for a whole 30 minutes. And a lot of it, guys, I need you to know that I'm not going to lie and say I know what I'm about to say. I don't. But I'm going to just trust it. So what I did was, as the information came through, I wrote a couple of notes. And so we're going to deliver the message based on the notes and the channelings that I received at that very present moment. It's so advanced. It's so advanced that I really didn't even know. Like, I knew I wasn't going to remember it. I knew I wasn't going to remember it. Thank you for sharing the live, by the way, too. I appreciate that. 1570. If you like higher level conversations, higher level information, if you like new perspectives and just trying to gain a better angle on life, then you're going to love this lecture. So, until we get 3K likes, I'm just going to keep, you know what I'm saying, blessing everybody in. Thank you for the like, share. Help my man out, y'all. Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Get us up to 3K because that's going to push the lecture out to more people. You know, as many people as we can get to get this download, we're going to be straight. So, before we start, though, let me just let you know what chakras that we're working on in this lecture, okay? So, we're going to be working on the third eye and the sacral chakra, okay? So, these two chakras are one of the same chakras, right? The root chakra is the crown chakra, you know what I'm saying? The sacral chakra is the third eye chakra. The solar plexus chakra is the throat chakra. And then the heart is the encompassment of all of them, all right? So, that's just why we working on them two chakras in this joint, right? This is beautiful. If you're ever thinking about having kids or if you got kids, stick around. Like, if you looking for, like, I'm talking about, this lecture is about to get so deep because, like, the downloads that I wrote down, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. 1574. I want to be human. Damn. Just the title is just, like, just hearing the title is just crazy. 1574, right? I want to be human. The gods said, they was like, listen, we want a number as a title. I'm like, what the hell? You know what? Gematria. Gematria. All right, let's get it, God. Let's go. 1574. I want to be human. Processing trimissional updates. So this is trimissional consciousness we are processing right now, obviously. And I'm not trying to be like different. This is the information that came through to me. When I heard the word trimissional, I was like, trimissional? I was like, trimissional? What the hell is that? But then I understood immediately that it was something dealing with high definition film and smoothing out. Let's tap into it. Let's just tap into it. Like, I ain't got, like, we almost there at 3K likes. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let me help. Let me tap the button. Let me tap it too. Cause I can't wait to get this information out. Let me tap my old damn screen. Let me tap my old damn screen. You feel me? Whew. Man. Wisdom rising, y'all. Wisdom rising. We rising in wisdom together. Yes. Keep tapping that screen so we can get them people up in here. Let's get it, bro. Wisdom rises. May peace, glory, and absolute greatness be upon you forever and ever and ever. You feel what I'm saying? That's my greeting from me to you. That's how I feel, y'all. You feel me? I feel like just blessing. Just blessings. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's getting real. It's getting real. I love when I'm communicating with really, really, really like deities and stuff come to me, or be working with me or whatever. Listen. I'm just sharing. We almost there. We got 1,800 likes. Okay, we almost there. We got 1,800 likes. Hey, those who is being patient, you gonna receive this lecture with everything. I'm trying to tell you, you gonna leave here with a whole new understanding of life and the creation of it. Like, you gonna leave here a new you. Like, literally, you're gonna leave here a new you. I promise. I promise you're gonna leave here a better you than you came before you press join to watch the live. I'm telling you, I put that on everything. I could damn near bet it. You know. Shout out to all my true ones, day ones, like Super Salmon, man. He been around supporting for a brick. That's just all I can say. That's why I be going to your channel and just liking and supporting too, because like you be showing love. You know. This is that right here. All right, we almost there. We got 1,800 more to go. 1,800. I bet they say 800. What the hell? And that's what I'm telling you. I'm still in another timeline. That's how divine this information is. I received this at like 5 o'clock in the morning, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. All right, let's go to the notes. Let's get prepared. Huh? Oh, here we go. I was about to say, what happened to my notes? So yeah, this is. Let me see if I can show y'all on here, bro. It ain't gonna be that long, but we got. Look at all the notes I channeled through. Yeah, it's that, y'all. Like I couldn't freaking contain the information in my imagination. I had to write it down. So, remember, we're going to be doing some third eye and some sacral chakra calibrating today. That's what we're doing. We're just recalibrating your third eye, your pineal gland, your imagination, your creative power, and all of that. We're just calibrating it, fine-tuning it, right, to a higher vibration. And we're also calibrating your sacral chakra. You know what I'm saying? We're calibrating your sexual energy. We're calibrating your kundalini, your creative power. Like imagine yourself to be way more creative after you leave this lecture. I will say that. And I never go live this early, but I truly got so much to do today. I just had to go live now. And so whoever's here is supposed to be here, and you're meant to be here. And Ashe, because that's all I can say. You feel me? I'm really enjoying the mugwort herbs, y'all. Y'all go get them. Hey, come on. Hey, that was some pure mugwort too. That mugwort was organic, authentic. Organic, authentic. Period. 1574. So just to let you guys know, that's gematria, right? You know, so it's the title, right? Let's start there. So the title of this lecture, thank you for joining. So the title of this lecture is a number, because numbers are a universal language, right? Numbers are, no matter where you go in this universe, you know, it is basically 9 by 9. Like it goes by 9, right? Everything goes by 9. So no matter where you go, it's a universal language of numbers. Like, because math, you know, is everything. Math is spiritual. Like, you know how math is absolutely spiritual. That's why geniuses, they be writing stuff called equations. And in the equations they be writing, you know, it be math, but it be spiritual. You feel me? So that's how I'm looking at that. Man, I'm about to make my man's a moderator, man. And if you see anybody up in this joint tripping, man, go boot their ass. I don't want none of that energy. Alright, so basically 1574 gematria, but it's multi-dimensional, meaning it's like 100 meanings. This title is like 100 meanings in one number, right? And so you just pick the best, you know, that goes with you. But this was the meaning that I felt with it. I heard with it, right? 1574, I want to be human, right? So what gods or goddesses wants to be born through you, and how? You know what I'm saying? That's the question. Like, what gods and goddesses desire to be born through you, and how? You feel what I'm saying? Because there's so many different ways you can create or express your creativity, right? We're going to tap into that, all right? We out here, 3K. Let's get it. Before we get started, this is Soul Raw L Justice, aka Lord He Good Soul Raw, aka Black Butterfly, aka you already know who it is, man. Let's get it. So, I want to be human, processing trimensional updates. This is crazy. This is crazy. Processing trimensional updates. All right, now I'm gonna have to get my notes. Now that we get started, I gotta get my notes, y'all. And I already showed y'all the notes, right? This is it. This is it right here. And we just gonna. This is a lecture that we just gonna breeze through each one, and I'm just gonna do it just like that. Forgive me if it's long. If it's like let's just get it. Let's just get it. Let's get it. Let's take 3 breaths so that we can open ourselves to receive the transmissions. All right, y'all ready? We got our breaths in. Let's go. So, for the folks that just got here, I want y'all to know that in this lecture, in this divine lecture, we're gonna be calibrating the third eye and the sacral chakra. Okay, so these are the 2 chakras that this transmission is working on, is projecting on, and all of that. Hold up, guys. Give me a sec. Something important right now. Hold on, sorry. Yes. Hold on, guys. Okay. My bad about that. I'm sorry. Business. I bet. My bad, y'all. I apologize. Let me turn my phone on silent real quick. Because I want to get this out. All right. Let me turn this on silent. Always and forever, though. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Be patient, y'all, for real. You're going to be happy, man. All right, bet. All right, let's get it. We got 7 people in here. That's my lucky number, man. But, yeah, let's get it. Right when I said that, we got 8, man. All right, let's clear out the energy from the business messages that just came through so that I can just recalibrate real quick. Matter of fact, I'm going to do 3 ohms just to really get in the energy of my indigo, third eye, just to really get in the energy of that consciousness, of that vibration, of the color, of the sound, of the frequency, okay? So you can join with me on that. I'm going to do 3 ohms. Alright, y'all, so I'm fasting. I had to fast for me to stay in alignment with the vibration of this frequency. I had to fast. So I'm fasting, absolutely. I'm drinking some water, though. That was the sacrifice I had to make in order for me to bring high vibrational consciousness. I channel better on an empty stomach. Alright, so I want you guys to know that what's up is down, what's down is up, what's left is right, what's in is out, okay? So we are God inside out, right? How you doing, baby? Why, hey, wisdom risings, wisdom risings. That's my new greetings. Wisdom risings. May peace, glory, and ultimate greatness be upon you. All right, Darian. I hope I said, D. I like to call you D. But yeah, so when I say that, I literally mean the root is the crown, the sacral is the third eye, the solar plexus is the throat, and the heart is the encompass of them all. Okay? Ashe. Oh, all right, I said it right. All right, because I always wonder, like, damn, if I said her name right. All right, so let's get it. So listen, this joint started off immediately. So look, D, let me let you know. The title of this lecture is a number, because that's what the divine God, like, that's what she gave me, the goddess, she gave me a number, and because she wanted to mean a lot of things. And so it's gematria, so you can go look it up yourself and just find, whatever resonates with you. But she said, it says, right, the energy says, I want to be human. If you're thinking about having children, this one day, this lifetime, you're going to love this lecture. It's going to give you a whole new perspective on the energy of being a parent, of having children, all of that, right? But it's also going to just feed your sacral chakra and feed your third eye, right? So, processing trimissional updates. Now, what is trimissional? We're going to tap into that once we get to that level. You feel what I'm saying? But let's start off from the bottom, okay? So, the idea of this lecture is based upon the concept of a spirit baby, right? Now, we got to go deeper into this. Do anybody in the comments know what a spirit baby is? Right? From your heart, though. Not what Google say, from what your intuition say. Do anybody know what a spirit baby is? Or what spirit babies are, right? This lecture crazy. This lecture crazy. To me, I'm going to share my perspective, and then I'll, as we wait for y'all to come in, right? Maybe mine might activate a thought within you. To me, a spirit baby is a consciousness, right? An aspect of the consciousness that desires to be human, right? It's an aspect of a star, right? It's actually like an aspect of a star or a seed of a star that desires to be human. It could be a deity. A spirit baby could be a deity. It could be supernatural willpower. It could be any energy. The way I think of a spirit baby, that's how I think of a spirit baby. I think of a spirit baby just a consciousness, an aspect of consciousness that desires to be human. And that's my concept. Okay, all right, bet. So let me know how y'all feel about that. How y'all feel about that? Is that one comment resonating? We must got a lot of bots in here or something. Listen, if y'all can just keep liking the joint for me, please. I know my man, he got us up to 3K damn near by himself. All right, bet. Cool. Little interaction just work out, y'all, because it allows other people to get the message too, and just like the joint. You feel me? All right, so that's this lecture. The base of this lecture is about spirit babies and the science, like, of how this download came to me. Okay, so now the first, remember, all I'm doing is I'm just sharing my notes from the meditation I just had, right? At 5 this morning, I had a meditation, and this is all that came through. And we're just going to speak it line for line. And we're going to just see what, you know what I'm saying? So, for a lot of people here, I want y'all to know that when we be actually having physical children, some of our children be actual royalty, spiritual, cosmic gods, okay? Like, and goddesses, right? So there are energies. There are energies that desire to be human still, right? They desire to be human for a particular reason. One of the main reasons that a deity or a god or a goddess would desire to be human is because they could hold the desire of creating balance and harmony and the aspect of foundation, making, solidifying new templates within the consciousness. So sometimes you have to have these high level, high vibrational beings manifest. Some of us are actually incarnations of great aspects. And this, what you see right here, this is all personifications of the energy. This is not what the energy really look like. It's just a personification of what we've been fed to believe that we perceive, okay? So don't get your head wrapped up on the color of you see or the race or none of that. That's really, really, really beneath what we're speaking upon here, okay? So some of us have really, really, really strong connections with the spiritual world, and we're able to really talk to our spirit babies before they actually get here, right? And so if you get you a really good psychic like me, we could really see if you got spirit babies attached to you. We could really, really see. That's how some of us, we could really predict. I stay predicting what the sex of the baby, because I be communicating with the baby straight up. That's one of my specialties, right? So now, when you're talking about spirit baby, right? Because when you have a baby, it's a part of your soul. It is a part of your soul, and it is the sun, right? It is the sun, but it goes deeper than that, right? So for starters, we're going to start off like this. The first line on here says, spirit is moon, energy, and sperm. I know that's funny. I just said spirit is moon, energy, and sperm, right? Literally, sperm. So, plasma, right? Plasma. So, think of this as like, remember, this whole thing is we're having a deeper understanding of what a spirit baby is. How do they attach to us? Do they attach to the male? How are they manifested through? Like, I'm giving you a whole deeper perspective on a child, right? So a lot of us who are due to birth incarnations of actual cosmic deities like Goddess Lakshmi that you see right here, right? Now, let's say Goddess Lakshmi wants to be human through you. Now, here's the thing. You would think, why would a deity or a god or a goddess wants to be human through you? I'm going to ask you this. Why did you want to be human? You are a deity, a god, or a goddess. Why did you want to be human? So, it's that simple. It's that simple. They be having desires to create balance, to create light. And some of us, we hold very, very vibrational frequency that can only that the planet needs for healing. It's for healing purposes. So it's really all about spiritual missions, and it's really about spiritual works and stuff like that. And so that be the sacrifice. That be the sacrifice of the god and goddess energy, sacrificing their throne, sacrificing their seat. I call them seats, sacrificing their seat in order to be in such a dense reality, in order to heal the space with the gamma ray light, right? With the gamma ray light, but mostly the indigo light. Wouldn't the beings waiting in line to come to Earth be considered spirit babies? Yes, I like that. I like that. Yes, and I would say yes. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason, that's a freaking awesome question. Awesome, because I seen that in my imagination. That's weird that you asked that, because I actually seen that question some hours ago in my imagination. And so I'm gonna definitely say yes, me personally. And this is why I'm going to say yes. Because most of the energies that has to come through here, if they want to be in human form, they have to start through the spirit baby aspect. So we're going to break it down. We're going to go even further. They have to start. Like, there's no consciousness born here, like in 3-dimensional mind, body, soul complex, right? Mind, body, soul, spirit complex, right? Mind, body, soul, spirit complex. You got to, if you are a mind, body, soul, spirit complex, and you was definitely a spirit baby. Now, of course, there's different kingdoms and different aspects. So you might have animal kingdoms. You know, so I've seen spiritual cats. I've seen pigs. I've seen giant babies. Like, I've seen so much with my actual physical eyes, right? So yes, I would say that. Great question. Great question, by the way. I hope I answered it as clear as possible. So the next thing we got, okay, back. So the next thing we got, so spirit is moon, energy, and sperm. Let's tap into that really, really fast. So the moon, right, is spirit, right? It's energy and sperm. What does that mean? Let me tell you, I know a lot, this is reversed. I know a lot of people going to say that The sun is masculine, the moon is feminine. That's what they give y'all. But me, I always do the opposite of what everybody else doing because I'm programmed to move that way. I'm programmed to move that way. So with me, I see the opposite. I see the moon being, now I know everything has a masculine and a feminine, but until it's fully harmonized and balanced and whole, there is a dominant energy that dominates the other side of the energy. If it was there, that's what creates the imbalance. The imbalance is how we're able to experience life right now because there is an imbalance in the space and we're all here. God manifested, God is manifested because we wanted to be human in order to create balance for the bigger picture of it all, for the greater good of all of us. We always like, let me get in on that. I know I got that light, that power to bring balance, and that's what we're here to do. Thank God to imbalances, because without imbalances, we would not even be here, and that's the truth. So right here from this perspective, yes, I would say that the moon is more predominantly masculine from this perspective. Now, this is not the only way to look at it, right? Now, from some perspectives, the moon stands for intuition, right? Hidden secrets, the subconscious mind, and that's her feminine side. That's the moon's feminine side. But people rarely talk about the moon masculine side, right? So in this lecture, we're talking about the moon's masculine side, right? And we're talking about the sun's, which is the daughter, the soul, feminine side, right? We know the masculine side of the sun is action, confidence, creation and all of that. Movement, things like that. So, but we're tapping into the feminine aspect. We're going to mix it up right quick. We're going to mix it up. We've been going by the same program and it's time to just scramble your brain and just do something different, right? Think a different way. It's healthy. So, the masculine side of the moon is spirit. Spirit is energy. Energy is sperm, right? So, when a man and a woman, right? And we're going to do a physical analogy. We're going to bring it down so that everybody can understand clearly, right? When a man and a woman get together and they want to express their creation, read between the lines so that I don't have to get cut by saying certain words like ass, all of that. So when a man and woman, they get together and they want to express their creativity with one another, the man has the spiritual energy and he has what you call the information. He has what you call the information, right? So that information, which is why I said moon is spirit, right? It's energy, it's sperm. So think about that. Let's tap into that. When you look at a sperm cell has, I don't even want to pull nothing out of thin air. Let's Google this. I know I gotta go to Google on this one, y'all. I know. Sometimes I do, and when in this, I don't want to pull too much energy trying to guess it. Let's see how much information, right? How much, and we're talking about spirit babies here. This is crazy. This is a crazy topic. I'm gonna give you an expression that you never felt before, right? How much information, bits of information. How many bits of information is in one sperm cell? How many bits of information is in one single sperm cell? Let's see. Let's see what the algorithms say. Let's see what AI says. Okay. One sperm, and this is something that I've looked it up through their systems. I looked it up through AI. AI scanned all the information, and it brought me back this. It says one sperm contains about 3.3 billion base pairs stored in DNA. Each base pair is 2 bits of data for a total of 787 million megabytes. What the fuck of data per sperm? Now, that's how much information and spirit and energy. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I said the moon is spirit, right? Spirit is energy. Energy is sperm, right? I mean, the moon is spirit, energy, and sperm. Now, you got to look at this like everything is actually information, right? Everything here is information, right? So it's information, literally, it's information, like HUD to HUD, like that type of shit. All right, let's get it. let's go deeper. Woo, Lord. I can't believe I be having fun conversations with this like by myself. It's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. I need somebody to bounce this information off with, like, Lord. All right, so spirit is moon, energy, and sperm. Now, we understand that the masculine part of the moon, energy of the moon, is the man. The man he impregnates the woman, right? By dropping his information. His 307, all of them numbers I just said. That's one sperm cell. But how many, the average number of sperm that's in one cosmic burst? You feel what I'm saying? So that's how much information, right? That's how much information, that's how much energy, that's how much spirit. That's why if a man's vibration is low, and if he sleep with a woman with a high vibration, he gonna take her energy. He gonna take her energy, she gonna be tired, he gonna be up at the gym. He might even be giving that energy to somebody else. So really, everything is an energy transfers. Everything. All right. So I wanted y'all to get that, right? So the woman, right? So let's talk about the feminine aspect of the sun. So the feminine aspect of the sun is the sun is magnetic, is source. You see what I'm saying? So it's different. The moon is spirit, energy, sperm. The sun is magnetic, it's force. You feel what I'm saying? It's mother. And that's deep right there, what I just said. It's mother. So, and you like, wow, we always thought the sun was masculine. But there is always a polarity to every concept. Sometimes there are multiple polarities, some that we can't even conceptualize. Okay, so let's get to the next part. So that's the beginning of the thing, right? That's the beginning of it. So cosmic start gate portal. So the spirit babies, at first they are moon, they are spirit, they are energy. This means that they're shadow. They're shadow. So some of the shadows that you could see in your aura actually might be your spirit baby. Damn, we about to get real deep. Even though they spirit babies, they still soul. Damn! Hold up, what I just say? Even though they spirit babies, they still soul. And when I say still soul, I literally mean STEAL, and then I literally mean STILL. Both meanings. They still soul. Why? Because they need the light, right? And this is from the spirit aspect of it. That's what the moon does to the sun. That's what the moon does to the sun, right? It gets its energy. All right. So when I say cosmic start gate portal, this literally means the spirit babies, they actually start from a cosmic gate or a portal. This is where they begin, right? And once they create, first they are spirit, moon, energy, sperm, right? And then as they are this energy, the cosmic start gate portals are activated, right? Once these energies and these portals get activated, and they get activated in vectors of timelessness, right? So times. This is literally what I said. The spirit babies, they actually activate the cosmic start gate portals, right? This could manifest as them choosing the human that they want to come through, or the light that they want to manifest as, right? This could be a manifestation of spirits being in line to want to be human, just like my man said, right? So they do this from vectors, right? And vectors are different from sectors. They're not the same thing. They are not the same thing. So, vectors inside the sacral chakra and vectors inside the third eye, right? So these vectors are spaces of timelessness, meaning, I don't know what that means, right? Timelessness. I'm not sure. But I put something beside it like a light. So I'm not sure. Anyways, right? Let's go on to the next, right? So, once that happens, right? They once they come through the vectors of the timelessness within the third eye, they actually then choose like a planet that they want to be an incarnation of. Yeah, this is crazy. They actually choose a planet that they want to be an incarnation of. So in this particular case, we have Goddess Lakshmi wanting to be an incarnation of Venus, right? Planet Venus, right? So certain goddesses are associated with the creation of sun, which is sun, right? Which is soul, but also sun as in the masculine aspect. I said listen to what I said. Certain goddesses are associated with the creation of sun. And certain gods are associated with the creation of daughter. So it's reverse. It's opposite. And I know it's like the goddess, you would think that the goddesses are like more dominant of the daughter, right? But the download I received from Goddess Lakshmi, this is what the information came through. So, now, what are spirit babies, right? Now after me just sharing that, now let's find out, thank you for the rose, now let's find out what are spirit babies, let's go deeper. I gave you my original aspect, now let's go deeper to the channel message. So spirit babies are informational software. Hold up. What are spirit babies? Spirit babies are informational software. Remember, one sperm, which is the moon, which is spirit, which is energy, one sperm has millions of freaking bits of data. We just looked it up. All right. So, spirit babies are informational software. Right, so now we're tapping into the fact that this been a digital reality. This been an actually artificially inseminated digital reality, right? From that aspect. So, with the aspect of spirit babies, which are informational software updates, that's important. And so let's go a little further with this. Spirit babies are informational, and I'll keep saying it because I'm trying to understand it as I'm telling it to y'all. Spirit babies are informational software updates of data ready to be installed. Did you hear what I just said? Of data ready to be installed in their computer, which this body is a virtual computer. Ashe, it's literally like a video game. Ashe, this body is a virtual computer. Right? And so the spirit babies are literally software updates and data and information that need to be installed that are ready to be installed. So what do they ready to be installed means? This means that they want to be human. They want to be human. Right? So what kind of software are the spirit babies, right? What kind of informational software are the spirit babies? I picked it up. They are what you call trimensional software. Now, this is about to go deep, y'all. Trimensional software. Now, we all go by dimensional, right? We be like multi-dimensional, such and such dimensional. You really don't hear nobody talking about trimensional because a lot of people don't understand the concept. A lot of people don't have access to the information. So they like, what the hell is trimensional, right? So being a parent and having a baby is you processing trimensional updates, software updates as a computer system. I just said, being a parent, an actual parent in that way. Now, it don't have to just be physically through a baby. It could be a book. It could be a project. It could be a business. It could be an idea. It could be a creative art. Or it literally, quite literally, can be an actual baby. So, trimensional software, let's tap into this just a little bit, right? I don't want to go too deep. I'm going to do a whole lecture on what is this later. But right now, we're just going to give you a snippet. So, trimensional doesn't mean it's like a, okay, I'm going to use an analogy. Let's say you got a photographer. He has cameras and he has a camera collection. So in his camera collection, he about to shoot a music video called Life. And he wants to use his best camera because he wants things to go as smooth as possible. He wants that thing to look like kind of artificial, but he still wanted to look really, really smooth, right? So he goes trimensional. Now, trimensional is so unique that it looks artificial. Like, it doesn't look like what we appear to see as real. It doesn't look real, so to say, right? So trimensional is let's say the photographer has his best camera, he picks his best camera, and it has a 4K lens to it. That 4K lens is gonna make the actual frame that he's shooting in the movie or the video called Life so much more better for the viewers and the people that's watching the live broadcast, right? The gods, right? The gods are always watching us. You're never alone, right? So it's basically the digital software that allows the mother to basically play smooth, like a movie. It allows the film to play smoother, right? Now, that's why when a mom has a baby, it's associated with something called trimesters, right? It's associated with something called trimesters. But we're going to get in that a little bit. Ultra, wisdom rising. We're going to get into that a little bit later. Because you see what I'm saying? Processing trimensional updates. When the woman actually births, there's a whole process happening here. She's processing freaking her spirit baby, which her spirit baby is informational software. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. So it's trimensional software that she's processing, and she processes the software in cycles or trimesters, you can call them, right? So hold on, we're gonna go a little deeper. Hold on, let me get some water. Before we go any further, do anybody have any questions? I've never even heard of trimester until today. Me neither. So join the party. Join the party. If anybody got any questions, I'll take some questions real quick before we go any deeper into this energy. We got a little bit more to go. It's really not that long, family, but it's packed with a punch. Plus, I got a lot to do today. So, okay. All right, so I don't see no questions. All right, bet. So that means y'all received the information well. Okay. All right. We're going to jump back to the trimesters and the cycles. We're going to jump back to that, right? Now, this is me giving you, explaining a deeper look into spirit babies. We didn't call the lecture spirit babies because the goddess, she didn't want to call it that. I gave you the title that she gave me to give. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got one. So basically, they're downloading the baby. Damn! Oh, sorry. My bad, y'all. I ain't mean to be that loud. But Sona, come on now. I couldn't have said it better than that. Like, that's all I needed to see. Somebody has it. I mean, I don't know if you a man or woman. I'm sorry. I can't really see the picture. And I don't mean to be disrespectful. If you are a man, call you woman. If you're a woman, call you man. But you did that. You did that. And I appreciate you. So, which means I'm grateful for you. I don't appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. All right, so listen, y'all. All right, let's go further. So now these spirit babies, the spirit babies that are seeded stars, not star seeds, right? But seeded stars. All right, bet. All right, bet. These spirit babies that which are seeded stars. Now, the star seed is a star that's been seeded in the planet, right? Which is a mama, which is our Earth. You know what I'm saying? From higher vibrational existences, right? They come from grandparent consciousness, like Andromedan galaxies or further than that, right? So they come from supernovas and stuff like that, right? So it's funny, y'all, but we about to get in it. So the spirit babies, right? I never heard the concept of spirit babies broke down in such a way like this. Like when I got this download this morning, I was like, wow. To all the mothers and the fathers out there in the world, like the ones that have the capability to be aware of the process that they are participating in. Like for me to know this, it's like, wow, you gotta be a parent or something like that. But so these downloads in this consciousness and this template, so they actually look for high vibrational parent to actually pair with, like Bluetooth. Like get this, so we about to go further, y'all. We about to go further. So the spirit babies, they look for high vibrational parent, right? And when I say parent, I literally mean PAIR, like parent to the Bluetooth, right? To rent as a freaking car. Like you rent a car, a vehicle. That's why they call incarnation. You pick a parent to incarnate through. Wow, that's gonna go over some people's head. But if you know, you know. So, excuse me. Good grief. So, they look for these type of parents, and the thing about this is, let's go into the line. We in the next line. So, once they locate the lights or the high vibrational portal, the high vibrational cosmic stargate portal, which is the mother, right? Once they locate her, the spirit baby, once they locate her, and also once they locate the dad, the physical aspect of the dad, once they locate the parents, the high vibrational parents, and this is coming from high vibrational energy. I'm sure the karmics are born the same way, they just on a lower vibration frequency, right? So this is watch this, y'all. Watch this. This about to be like magic right here. Once the spirit babies, they freaking find their cosmic stargate portals, aka their parents that they Bluetooth to, they actually tether their cells energetically. They actually tether their cells to the parent's ethereal body. Damn. They actually tether themselves to the parent's ethereal body as a spiritual attachment. Sometimes this can manifest as shadow energy because it's literally right there. The ethereal body is literally the closest body to the physical body, to the observable body. Like that's the next closest body is the ethereal body. Like so it looks like a shadow sometimes. But of course it looks like a shadow because it's moon and it's spirit and it's energy. Okay. And it is soul, but it's only soul through you, through the mother. It's only soul through her. All right. Whew. Let's go a little deeper. As they tether and they Bluetooth to the parents, right? To the parents. As the spirit baby tethering Bluetooth to the parents, man and woman. I mean, honestly, like, don't be so logical and practical with it. You feel what I'm saying? So once they do that, what happens is the parent starts to unconsciously absorb their children. Fuck, this shit is too deep, bro. The parent, right? The parent, once they're paired, the parent of the spirit baby actually absorbs, like an empath absorbs other people's energy. The parent actually absorbs their children. Remember, once the spirit baby, attaches itself to the ethereal body, it's close enough for the parent to unconsciously sense it energetically and absorb it in. Absorb. Now, listen, this is important, because what if your spirit baby is an incarnation and the manifestation of Goddess Lakshmi or any of the other powerful gods and goddesses in the existence, right? Or any other aspects. All right. So this means that if you like kind of psychic like me, you could be communicating with this consciousness. You could be actually consciously aware of this entire process. So when you actually really have the baby, you like, it's a whole different type of bond. It's a whole different type of bond that you're creating, because that's a whole different type of chemistry. That's a whole different type of chemistry. Literally. So, all right. So, now I'm going to repeat that one more time for those who just got here, for those that's in the back. Once the spirit baby basically Bluetooths itself and tethers itself to the freaking Wi-Fi of the parent, its ethereal body, the parent then unconsciously absorbs the child, right? The God's energy. It absorbs the power of the deity. It absorbs its wealth. It absorbs its abundance. It absorbs its baby. When you're pregnant with a spirit baby that is a God, you are gifted with all the powers and authority of that energy, of that aspect. So that's why a lot of women, they be glowing and they just attract money. One thing I know about pregnant women, I know some of them, I'm not talking about lower vibrational ones that they live in lives of like, but even they be attracting blessings and stuff. People willingly always want to do stuff for a pregnant woman. We respect pregnant women. Not all of us, you know, that there's some people that don't respect pregnant women, but pregnant women. But the majority of everybody, the collective, is kind of an understanding that you don't put your hands on a pregnant woman. Right? It's kind of an understanding that you're going to have to be her bitch when she's pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a universal understanding right there, right? So that's what I mean by that. That's what I mean by that, right? So let's get a little deeper in it. Let's get a little deeper. As the parent continues to absorb the child, the God, which is God is the child, right? That is the most creator. That's the creative energy. That's why children can manifest way quicker than any adults, because that's the creative energy. You got to be your inner child to manifest at your highest potential, right? So that's how the creative energy flows, right? So if you just got here, we're calibrating the third eye and the sacral chakra. We're doing a deeper look into spirit babies. And the lecture is channeled down through Goddess Lakshmi, okay? She wants to be human. She says to a lot of women out there that this is her time, and she's been birthed as a lot of women out there who are pregnant right now. A lot of y'all birthing this consciousness. And so it's great to have a higher perspective. So now, once the parent absorbs the child into from the ethereal body into their auric field, the actual auric field itself transforms the child into existence. Damn, that's some shit. Listen, let's take a break here. Let's take a break. Let's breathe this out. Take a sip of water. So I just said, once the parent absorbs the child, the auric field that surrounds, the torus, the auric field that surrounds the actual physical aspect of the parent, it transforms. It does the work. It transforms the consciousness, with the spirit baby, into existence. So having babies is a part of the light side of shadow work, right? Because there's a polarity to everything. So there's a dark side shadow work, there's a light side shadow work. So actually having babies in the way that we're talking about is through actual birth or books or any ways you want to put it. So many different ways to have a baby, right? So that's why I said, do any gods or goddesses want to be born through you? And if so, how? How? right? There are creations waiting to be birthed, people. And that's just what I'm going to say about that. So the auric field transforms them into existence. They transform the light, the spirit, the sperm, right? The energy, which is the moon, which is shadow, which is... That's crazy. All right, now let's go a little deeper. We almost done. We literally almost done. We got about 10 minutes left. So depending on the awareness of your pineal gland, dictates the level of spirit, baby, your body or chakras absorb. Damn. I'm going to say that one more time for those in the back. So I just said, depending on your level of awareness, right? That of your pineal gland. Depending on the level of awareness of your pineal gland, dictates the level of spirit, baby, your body and chakras absorb. There we go. That's how karmic babies are created, because if their pineal gland is calcified, then they're in an unconscious, subconscious state of being, and then they're creating from a more traumatic space, which creates karmic babies. And that's why some people have karmic children. That's why some people have what you call karmic children. So that's great, right? That's a great perspective. Depending on the awareness of your pineal gland dictates the level of spirit, baby, your body and your chakras absorb. Let's go deeper. So spirit babies are absorbed through and in cycles, aka trimesters. So it's it takes the mother, right? Once the mother absorbs the spirit baby, once her chakras absorb the energy, she start getting all the blessings of it. All these things start coming, especially if her energy isn't blocked, especially if she's consciously aware of the process that she's initiated in. The spirit babies are absorbed through and in cycles. These cycles are called trimesters. That's why you got a first trimester, a second trimester. These are trimesters, and each trimester, what she's doing is she's processing trimensional updates. Wow. That's gold right there. She's processing trimensional updates. She processes all the data and the information. Remember, what did we say spirit babies are? Spirit babies are informational software, trimensional software, updates of data ready to be installed. So the mother, which is the computer, right? She's basically absorbing and then processing it. As she processes it takes her trimesters to process the energy. So trimesters are the process of uploading trimensional software of imagination and void. Damn. Trimesters are the process of uploading trimensional software of imagination and void. Now, I got you. So right here, your temple, that's where the void is. Right? The pineal gland is up in there. That's where the void is. Now think about the universe and the energies. This is always going to want to fill the void. So that's another reason why you might be clean and everything. You might still see a little shadow trying to attach to you, because depending on, voids are spaces, dark spaces, and dark spaces attract dark energy. That's why I be telling y'all that not all dark energy is negative. There are positive polarities to dark energy. Okay, so we're almost done. That was beautiful, by the way. And so these trimesters is a process of uploading trimensional software of imagination and void. This void is what you call great cosmic womb, right? The void is what you call great cosmic womb. The great cosmic womb, according to the download in the channel, is here, but it's simultaneously down in the sacral chakra too, which deals with the vagina, the genitals. Remember what I said upon coming in. The third eye is the sacral. The sacral is the third. The root is the crown. The crown is the root. You feel what I'm saying? The solar plexus is the throat. The heart is an encompassment of all of it. That's why the great cosmic wound is located as the pineal gland. That's the space, that's the void, but it's also there too. That's the reason why women are so easily to attract dark energy. Sometimes they get possessed by their own void. And that's when they become very, very narcissistic, right? Because they become infiltrated by artificial intelligence. Come on now. I'm giving y'all too much. Hold on. My man said, so the more awareness you have, the more high vibration the spirit baby will become. Yes. Yes. The more awareness you have, hold on. The more awareness you have, the more you have a high probability of manifesting a god or a goddess as a baby who wants to incarnate to be human in order to bring balance and harmony, just like a lot of us are. That's why they call us gods and goddesses. It makes sense now, right? So, and that's a great freaking question, by the way. Yes, the more higher vibrational, the more awareness you have, the more you're pulling from, or you're absorbing, because you're not pulling nothing, you're absorbing. The more you're absorbing, once it already picks you out, it already knows. It's Bluetoothing you. It already knows. It's pairing with you, right? That's why you're its parent. All right, so now, where we at? Okay. We was talking about uploading the tridimensional software, right? And this software is of information and void, right? This void is a great cosmic womb. So this great cosmic womb is aspects or manifestations of the creativity and the intuition. The creativity and the intuition comes from the same sacred space, right? The creativity and the intuition comes from the same sacred space. That's why you be like, my intuition said this, that's in your third eye. But then you be like, follow your gut feeling. I need to follow my gut feeling. Your gut feeling, that's in your sacral chakra. That's your intuition too. You feel me? So like I said, more and more, they're the same thing. As above, so below. As below, so above. It's a law. Like, it just makes sense because it's law. All right. So we know that creativity and intuition comes from the same place, the same space. So, where we at? Okay, so now let's get it. We literally done. So the adults, let's get a little analogy here. So it's like the adults, the mother and the father are the artists. They are the artists, right? He, thou art, or he art thou, right? He art. That's the word heart, Heart. That's everything and all together. Thank you for the blessings. That's everything and all together. He art thou. That's the word heart. So the adults are the heartists or the artists. And the children are the expression of the creativity or the project, aka the project. Woo, like a projection. Come on now. Somebody say Ashe. I'm going hard on this shit. So, come on, let's get that one more time. So the adults are the heartists or the artists. And the children are the expression of the creativity or a project, right? The children could even be a project. And when I say they're the expression of a project, this means they're expression of experience or experiments or projection. Thank you. Ashe. Came in gifting. Gift on gifting. Thank you. I appreciate that. You was the only one that gave gifts today. I appreciate that. Well, I think I had a few more on here too. So that's cool right there, right? So project like a projector. Remember, we're transforming and we're processing transmissional updates. So it makes sense that so it only makes sense that the parents are creating the projection like a projector. They're the projectors of the story in the movie. Remember, it's like a film. It's like the camera and it just plays it out. That's literally what tridimensional means. It's like a device, a technology that allows the film to play smoother. But it makes it look artificial, right? That's what it means. So now I'm gonna say that one last time and then we out of here. The adults are the artists and the children are our expression of creativity or projects or our creative projects or our creativity projection of our present creative imagination and awareness. So the child that you create is a present position of your awareness that you presently hold. This is good, y'all. This is really good. This is gold, actually. So that's also where you get karmic babies from. That's also where you get high vibrational sun childs from. That's also where you get super babies. Because there are super babies that a lot of y'all haven't heard about. Right? There are actually super babies. No lie. And a lot of these parents are not telling the world about these super babies because they know it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot going on. But the super babies will be revealed soon, and by 2030, you will see the super babies. Because they can't be contained. Right? Boom. Alright, so of our present creative imagination and awareness for where there is creativity and spirit and soul are always present. So the child is nothing but an expression of your present awareness. And it goes through the whole process of being a spirit baby and this whole science we just went through. That was just totally amazing. Right? And we'll end it with this. So the God or goddess desires to be human in divine order to create harmony, wealth, or whatever powers of authority the frequency holds to a family or bloodline in the observable. So that's why the gods want to be human. That's why the goddesses want to be human. And I killed that. You know what I'm saying? I killed that. I know I went early today. And we still was able to get 7K likes. I love y'all. Do anybody have any questions? Like, was any of this, like, I know this stuck with some of y'all, right? But do anybody have any questions before I get out of here on the topic? Or everybody just understood it great? I got another lecture coming on Wednesday. This one is crazy. This one is so crazy, but it's a little more down to earth, and it's freaking important, right? It's valuable. It's valuable. Thank you. Everything is not what we think. I like that, and that's true. Nothing is what it appears to be. Nothing is what it appears to be. I like that. No question. But I just haven't seen you in a bit, and I do miss your lessons and lectures, love. Ashe. 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 I hope you catch the next one too. How can we ground this download? Yes, that's what I'm gonna just tell you what I went to go do. I went outside after I got it because I felt like I was about to pass out. It was really, really powerful. So what I did was I actually put my feet in the grass. I laid down, though I didn't sit up like a sit up. I laid down. I had my feet, my knees up in the air, but my feet on the ground. And I just laid there for 33 minutes and 33 seconds. I did a meditation. I did a grounded meditation, but I used divided flame. I used divided flame, and it helped me it grounded me right on back out. And that's why I was able to send the message. You know what I'm saying? That's how we ground that information. And yeah, that's what I would say, and just let it, it's going to take time to process. Some of y'all, even though you heard this message right now, it may not process clearly until you actually about to become a parent. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, I just shared this information to you. It might not process to you. Some of y'all it might process sooner than others. But I'm still processing it myself. You know what I'm saying? So once I come to deeper understandings, I'm always going to come on here and share. And I hope everybody have a good day out there. Peace and blessings to you always. I'm out, man. I'm going to catch up with y'all.